you Thursday night in the NBA. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Butler. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Kuzma outside. Off target from outside. Here's Grimes. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Ball stolen. Butler surveying the floor. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Driving inside.
Kyle Kuzma. That's his
first trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Jared Butler. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Butler hits them both. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Philadelphia.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Antetokounmpo, left side. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Butler. Pass to Grimes. Edwards against Antetokounmpo. And here's Butler outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
First free throw is good.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Good on both.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Pass to Grimes. Now Edwards. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo covering. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. 26 points for him last game against New York.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
Antetokounmpo inside. Kuzma outside. Nails it from 3.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
76ers trail by 5. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. He shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
And Allie, thanks. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Great D that time from Porter.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Rollins. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
They've got Lonnie Walker, and it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
An assertive drive by Porter. I mean, he goes right into the defense and picks up the foul.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Livingston, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Nance. Good on the second one. 76ers trail by 6. Knocks it loose. Pass to Doughton. Here's Bona. Here's Doughton. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Bona missing. The Bucks leading by 6. And here's Porter. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Livingston, pass to Trent. Walker for 3. Counted from distance. Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Livingston. Prince, the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Here's Doughton. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Doughton. No points yet. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Livingston. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Prince can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Council. A deep 3. Porter pulls it in. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
The drive by Walker. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
There's a screen. On the take. Porter's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Walker against Porter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Livingston. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. Kuzma's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Sixers ball.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Council.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Grimes. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Council. Outside Butler. Now here's Edwards. Back to Butler. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
A minute 31 left in the second. Pass to Kuzma. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The 3 from Prince. Edwards pulls it in. 76ers trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Butler. Drives to the hoop to stop the drought. And he sinks the layup. Butler's got 6 points.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Council. Back to Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. From downtown. Rebound by Philadelphia. Butler with the ball. 6 points for him. Outside Edwards. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at Philadelphia, coming down the stretch, final month of the season, can they find a way to climb back into the playoff picture?
Well, right now they're way back in the pack, but I guess you never know. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Giannis is an absolute freak, a Greek freak, if you want to be literal. He gets what he wants, no matter who's defending him. He's been the difference in the game. But what else is new, Kenny?
I'll tell you what's new. This outfit. What do you think, Shaq?
Diesel approved.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
'76ers trail by 6. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in at the point.
Nice work on the interior. Grimes wanting to score from wherever he can.
Antetokounmpo against Edwards. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Down low. Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Outside Butler. The three is up. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lopez. About a minute played here in the second half. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lopez has got his first basket.
Too much. Defense unable to slow Lopez down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Rejected by Lopez. It's Prince on the wing. Butler covering.
'76ers foul. Edwards. That's his second personal foul.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. And with 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the Bucks, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course, there's the 76ers, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Knocked away. They've got numbers. Looking to get it going. The shot by Butler, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
At the line for one.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Yabusele. Here's Council. Still without a bucket. Here's Grimes. Knocks it down from distance.
Like see Grimes firing away. This will help the confidence moving forward.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. 4-3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Butler. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hits the trifecta. Grimes has got 8 here in this quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. The kick out to Kuzma. Fires the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Council. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Giannis going downhill. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Walker passes to Doughton. Pass to Bona. 6 to shoot. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And here's Porter outside. Pure from 3-point range. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Here's Doughton. He's guarded by Porter. To the inside, Bona, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Inside. Here's Kuzma. Trent outside. On the wing, Green. He's scoreless. Kuzma for 3. And Hood-Schifino pulls it down.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Milwaukee leading by 9. Kuzma outside. Pass to Green. And it's Porter, that time on the assist from Green. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Milwaukee out in front, up 11. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Walker, and it's Hood-Schifino in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
This is why you need to know where Trent Jr. is at all times. He can burn you from the corner.
Walker against Trent. Now Walker, pass to Hood-Schifino. The rebound by the Bucks. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Trent outside. He shoots it. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Back to Bagley. Walker for 3. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 14. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Porter looks it over. Launches a 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Philadelphia shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's Walker on the wing, guarded by Trent. Trent against Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. The drive by Porter. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Oh, nice D from Walker. 76ers trail by 14. Now here's Bagley. Now here's Walker. Fires the 3. Nance pulls down the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Porter in the post. Pass to Trent for 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 4 rebounds now.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Walker with it. They set the screen. And here's Bagley. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. The Bucks leading by 14. Jackson, the pass to Nance. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Trent's got 6 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. he's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Edwards, the pass to Butler. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Philadelphia with another miss. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. No good with a layup. 76ers trail by 17. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Drops in the three.
Smart pass by Grimes. He wasn't finding his shot, so time to give one away.
Milwaukee has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Pass to Council. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
At the line for one.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Bagley passes to Doughton. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Milwaukee. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And here is Antetokounmpo. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.